Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm in the kitchen and I'm going to be cooking a quinoa leeks chicken recipe. I'll link the video that I watched a few years ago that inspired me to do this wherever. I am obsessed with quinoa and I know a lot of people don't like it, but these recipes honestly makes quinoa taste amazing. So if you're interested in learning a new healthy quinoa recipe, stay tuned. Thanks, bye. Okay, so I've actually already gotten started a little bit. I am boiling the chicken. It is right there. I'm gonna shred it. I'll show you an easy way to shred it. This right here, it was like this. I cut it. Guess right now, before continuing to watch, what this is in the comments. Pause the video and guess. Oh, I already said it. It's a Leeks. A while ago, I had a bunch of people guess what this was on my Snapchat, and a lot of you people said bok choy. It's Leeks. I didn't know what Leeks were until I watched this video. So yeah, when you go to the store to get your Leeks, make sure you get one with more of the root than the leaves because you won't be eating this. Leeks are actually one of the most dirtiest vegetables. Fun fact for you. Yeah, for this recipe, you're gonna be needing leeks, grated Parmesan cheese, vegetable oil. I'm gonna be using butter, garlic, lemon, quinoa, chicken, ricotta, asparagus, salt, pepper, oregano, and thyme. So anyways, I'm cutting the leeks in half and then I'm gonna be cutting them this way to make little half moons because that's the way I like them. You can keep them however you want to cook them, but I like them like this. So let me cut my leeks and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm done cutting my leeks. I cut 3 stalks of leeks, and I know it may seem like a lot, but the leeks actually get really small. So the more the... What the heck? Today is not my day. I swear I almost burned down the house every single time I cooked. Ask Taylor about it. He'll tell you how many times I almost burned down the whole house. So anyway, as I was saying, use 3 of them, they'll shrink. You can't have enough leeks. The way that these grow out of the ground is like this, so there's dirt in between. There's dirt. So you want to put them in a strainer or in a bowl, soak them, strain them, soak them, strain them a few times so you make sure you're not eating and dirt. So I'm gonna get these all cleaned up and I'll be right back. I'm back. My leeks are cut and clean, and I cut my asparagus. In the recipe, in the video that she does, she leaves these a little bit bigger and she puts them in after, but they don't cook all the way when I do them that way. So I am cutting them smaller and putting them in with the leeks. I have minced my garlic and I have some jalapenos because I'm Mexican. I have to make everything spicy. So I'm gonna do, I don't know, 2 tablespoons of butter. A good rule of thumb when you're cooking with butter is to wait till it gets like a little foamy. I know that sounds weird, but that's what you're supposed to do whenever you cook an omelet. So yeah, just let it melt and then let it get a little foamy before you start adding stuff in there. While I wait for this butter to melt, I wanted to say that I hope your demons are not winning you today. Just know that your boyfriend or your girlfriend loves you to death. Screw the person who's pissing you off or ignoring you. Your job, if it's stressing you out, you can find a better one. You're not stuck there forever. Just in case you have things going on in the back of your mind, I hope that you can tame those demons and know that everything's gonna be okay. As corny as that sounds, it always is. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about whenever I say that the butter gets a little foamy if you want to see. See, it gets a little foamy. My chicken is boiling. I minced about 4 garlic cloves. They were really big. I'm gonna show you how many leeks are in there. It looks like a lot, but it really, in a little bit, is gonna feel like nothing. I'm gonna throw in the jalapenos. You don't have to add this if you don't want to. You could add more things if you want. Really, it's like up to whatever you want. You really want to wait until the leeks are almost transparent to add them, or until your kitchen starts smelling like leeks. You'll know. And then I know in the other video she adds her asparagus later, but I want mine cooked, not really hard. And so I'm gonna go ahead and add them now. Just gonna cover it for about 2 minutes and let it do its thing in there. Looking real good. I don't know if you guys have ever made Mexican rice, but the traditional way to do it, or the way that my mom told me to do it, was you actually have to cook the rice a little bit before you add the water mixture. So that's what we're gonna do with our quinoa. This is 1.5 cups. I'm just gonna make some room for it so it actually hits the pan, and then cook it for a little. I'm only gonna do this for like 2 minutes, less than that, if at all. So then I'm gonna put in 3 cups of chicken broth. Oh my gosh, did you see that? It was literally just enough. Wow. Thank you, world. I'm gonna add some oregano, some thyme, salt, and pepper. So while the quinoa is cooking, I'm gonna put the chicken in here. I boiled it, I don't remember for how long, maybe about 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna use this mixer to shred it. I'll try to link a video up here. If you've never done this before, it's the easiest way to shred chicken. Ain't nobody got time to do it by hand. First, I kind of like mashed it a little just to get it in there. So there's definitely a technique to do that. You can't just go and then have it be done. You gotta have to mash it, get it in there, and then once it's like in smaller chunks, you can just go around and it'll shred pretty nicely. Ooh, I'm gonna salt and pepper this, and then I don't know, put some lollies on there because Taylor loves lollies. So I know it's gonna feel like a million years, and it's gonna seem like you added too much chicken broth, but you didn't. Just be patient. It will get really dry. It just feels like maybe I should add more quinoa. Every single time I cook this, I go through that, but you didn't add too much liquid or chicken broth, vegetable broth, whatever you decided to go with. It just does take a while. So that's why you wash the dishes and you clean everything, so when you're done cooking, everything's clean. Mom, if you're watching this, come see me in Phoenix and make me some caldo de pollo. I know it's 114 degrees out, but I've been craving caldo de pollo, so. So the leeks, where'd they go? There's no leeks. So it is still a little bit wet, but I'm gonna go ahead and add the chicken because I'm impatient. It's one of my bad traits. I'm trying to work on it. It smells so good. Chicken is in. Now it's ricotta time. Honestly, I just got the cheapest great value ricotta. I don't know much about ricotta. I feel like every time I get the ricotta for this recipe, I always end up throwing half of it away. I'm not really sure what to make with ricotta, but I know you can do a lot of desserts. If you have any good ricotta cheese recipes, desserts, whatever, please send them my way, comment below. I just don't want to have to waste all this ricotta. I just measured out a cup. I don't want to put too much. I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze in maybe a half, if not a full lemon, depending. Bomb. It's spicy. I'm gonna add just a little more. Good, I'm gonna add the whole thing. You're watching this, Taylor, and you had to eat a really lemony quinoa dish. I'm sorry, babe. There's no point in just adding a quarter of one. Just add the whole thing and then hopefully it evaporates. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. So freaking good. Don't talk to me. I need to add some parsley. I went ahead and turned off the heat. The other YouTuber nestles in some limes, and that is actually crucial because later when you eat it, it's good to have like the cooked, baked limes that you can just squeeze in your mouth. I'm not gonna put it in the oven because I didn't preheat it and I don't wanna preheat it. I'm gonna leave it on here for like 2-3 minutes. Some grated cheese. Definitely calls for fresh, but ain't no one got time for that. It's probably super important, but whatever. Look at this, you guys. It is freaking amazing. It tastes delicious. It's definitely on the healthier side. Quinoa is packed with protein. You can definitely make this vegan with vegetable broth and tofu, and I'm not sure what you can substitute the ricotta cheese with, but I'm sure there's a vegan option for that. If you make it and you make it vegan or vegetarian, please let me know. I would love to try it. Love to know what ingredients you used. 10 out of 10, recommend this recipe, you guys. So easy, there's not very many ingredients. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you tried the recipe. Bye!